By 1943, Tulsa had become one of America's most extraordinary war production cities. Shifts never stopped, machines roared, a new rhythm took hold, factories thundered, welders stitched fire into steel, teachers, farmers, mothers, students, thousands came together to build something enormous. It was here, at the Douglas Aircraft Plant, that precision met purpose on an industrial scale. An assembly line that seemed to stretch to tomorrow. Piece by piece, the impossible took shape. The B-24 Liberator, the heaviest bomber America produced in WWII, a long-winged workhorse built for distance, duty, and danger. And in Tulsa, one aircraft would become a symbol of pride, because it was not funded by Washington, it was funded by the people. War bond drives swept across the nation. But in Tulsa, citizens wanted more, something they could touch, something that carried their name into battle.
We're not sending sons to war without giving them wings. Tulsa will build ours together.
Every bond purchased, every stamp collected, every name inked, every raffle and rally organized, all of it poured into a single aircraft. They called it the Tulsamerican, a spirit, a promise, and a prayer. Under pressure, through day and night shifts, this Liberator was born from sweat and steel. Workers scribbled signatures inside the fuselage, tiny messages to the young men who would one day fly her. The Tulsamerican rolled out of the plant gleaming and proud, a flying symbol of American resolve, a promise, and a homecoming. A story that spans continents and 7 decades, linking the American home front to the killing skies over Europe. The B-24 Liberator was one of the deadliest, most versatile bombers of the war, capable of carrying heavy payloads deep into Axis territory. But the men who flew them paid the price, in blood and flame. The Tulsamerican crew, smiling in black and white, their final mission, December 17, 1944, would become one of the most dramatic and tragic losses of the war's last winter. The crew arrived in Italy in late 1944, posted to the airfield at Torretta, near Cerignola. Their mission: strike Nazi industrial and fuel targets in the Balkans, crippling the German war machine. By the time the Tulsamerican took flight, victory was finally within reach, but the Luftwaffe was far from finished. December 17, 1944, pre-flight briefing.
Gentlemen, today we hit the Daimler-Benz aircraft engine works at Regensburg. Expect heavy flak. Expect fighters.
Germany was desperate. The Ardennes offensive, Battle of the Bulge, had begun 2 days earlier. Every factory still running was vital. The Allies had to shut them down. For the crew, every mission began the same way: tightening parachute harnesses, loading ammunition, checking oxygen valves.
Weather poor, no turning back. The boys seem calm, maybe too calm.
Ten young men, average age 22, some barely out of high school. They came from farms, factories, small towns, and cities, joining the 765th Bomb Squadron of the 461st Bomb Group. They were young, fearless, and, like every bomber crew, terrifyingly aware that their aircraft was both lifeline and coffin. B-24 crews trained relentlessly. Every position was essential. Every mistake, fatal. Inside a Liberator at 10,000 meters, temperatures fell below 40 degrees Celsius. Frostbite was as dangerous as flak, and oxygen was life.